Many people who study biblical prophecy believe that certain current events align with what the Bible describes as signs of the end times. Here are some commonly discussed signs and their interpretations. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. The concept of end-time prophecies has fascinated theologians, scholars, and laypeople for centuries. According to the Bible, the end times will be marked by specific signs and events that indicate the imminent return of Jesus Christ and the culmination of human history as we know it. Many believe that current global events align with these biblical predictions, suggesting that we are living in the end times. This discussion will explore key biblical prophecies, their interpretations, and how they relate to contemporary events. Wars and rumors of wars. One of the most frequently cited end-time prophecies is found in Matthew chapter 24 verses 6 to 7, where Jesus says, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Throughout history, there have always been conflicts. But the 20th and 21st centuries have seen unprecedented global conflicts, including 2 world wars, numerous regional wars, and the ongoing threat of terrorism. The constant presence of military conflicts and geopolitical tensions are seen by many as a fulfillment of this prophecy. Natural disasters. In Luke chapter 21 verse 11, Jesus warns of great earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven. Natural disasters seem to have increased in frequency and intensity in recent years. Earthquakes, hurricanes, wildfires, and floods are occurring more frequently and with greater devastation. The COVID-19 pandemic, which has affected millions worldwide, is also seen by some as a pestilence that aligns with this prophecy. Moral and social decline. The Apostle Paul, in 2 Timothy chapter 3, 1-5, describes the last days as a time of moral decay. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, having a form of godliness but denying its power. Many interpret the current state of society, with its increasing acceptance of behaviors once considered immoral, as a fulfillment of this prophecy. Issues such as the breakdown of the traditional family unit, the rise in violent crimes, and widespread corruption are often cited as evidence. The mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 13 verses 16-18 describes a time when everyone will be required to receive a mark on their right hand or forehead to buy or sell. This mark of the beast is a central focus of end-time prophecy discussions. Some speculate that emerging technologies, such as biometric identification systems, microchip implants, and digital currencies could be precursors to this mark. The increasing use of digital payments and the potential for a cashless society fuel these speculations. The rebuilding of the temple. Another significant end-time prophecy is the rebuilding of the Third Temple in Jerusalem. Both the books of Daniel and Revelation suggest that the temple will play a crucial role in the end times. Currently, the Temple Mount is home to the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, making the rebuilding of the Jewish temple a highly contentious issue. However, efforts by certain groups to prepare for the temple's reconstruction, including the creation of temple artifacts and training of priests, are seen as steps toward this prophecy's fulfillment. Increase in knowledge and travel. Daniel chapter 12 verse 4 speaks of a time when many will go here and there to increase knowledge. The past century has witnessed an explosion in knowledge and technology, from the internet and digital revolution to advances in medicine and space exploration. The ease of global travel and communication has also reached unprecedented levels, making the world more interconnected than ever before. These developments are often viewed as aligning with Daniel's prophecy, the gospel preached to all nations. Jesus stated in Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." The spread of Christianity has reached nearly every corner of the globe. Facilitated by missionaries, media, and technology, the Bible has been translated into numerous languages, and the message of the gospel is accessible to billions of people. This widespread dissemination is seen as a significant indicator of the end times. Formation of a one-world government. Revelation chapter 13 and Daniel 7 describe a future global government led by the Antichrist. Modern movements toward globalization, including political and economic integration, are sometimes interpreted as steps toward this prophecy's fulfillment. The establishment of international bodies like the United Nations, European Union, and World Trade Organization are seen as precursors to a one-world government. Additionally, Advancements in technology that enable global surveillance and control raise concerns about the potential for such a regime. Rise of false prophets and messiahs. Jesus warned in Matthew chapter 24 verse 24 of the appearance of false prophets and messiahs who would deceive many. Throughout history, numerous individuals have claimed to be the Messiah or have led movements that diverge from traditional Christian teachings. The proliferation of new religious movements, cults, and leaders who claim divine inspiration is often seen as a fulfillment of this warning. The rise of such figures in modern times, coupled with their ability to reach large audiences through media and the internet, aligns with this prophecy. Global persecution of Christians. Revelation chapter 6 verses 9 to 11 speaks of the persecution of Christians in the end times. Today, Christians face persecution in many parts of the world, including the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Reports of churches being destroyed, believers being imprisoned or killed, and restrictions on religious freedom are common. This widespread persecution is viewed by many as a clear sign of the end times. The rise of a global economy. Revelation chapter 18 describes a global economic system that will dominate the world in the end times. The increasing interconnectedness of the global economy, the dominance of multinational corporations, and the influence of financial markets are often cited as indicators of this prophecy's fulfillment. Economic crises, trade wars, and the push for a unified digital currency are seen as steps toward this global economic system. UK 2111 mentions great earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places. Recent years have seen an increase in natural disasters and extreme weather events. Earthquakes, hurricanes, wildfires, and floods seem to be occurring more frequently and with greater intensity. The COVID-19 pandemic is also seen by some as a pestilence that aligns with this prophecy. In 2 Timothy chapter 3, 1-5, the Apostle Paul describes the last days as a time of widespread immorality and societal breakdown. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, ungrateful, unholy. Many interpret current societal issues, such as the breakdown of traditional family structures, the rise in violent crimes, and widespread corruption, as indicators of this prophecy being fulfilled. The rebuilding of the Third Temple in Jerusalem is seen as a key event in end-time prophecy. Currently, the Temple Mount is home to the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, making the rebuilding of the Jewish temple a contentious issue. However, efforts by certain groups to prepare for the temple's reconstruction, including the creation of temple artifacts and training of priests, are viewed as steps toward this prophecy's fulfillment. Daniel chapter 12 verse 4 speaks of a time when many will go here and there to increase knowledge. The past century has seen an explosion in knowledge and technology, from the internet and digital revolution to advances in medicine and space exploration. The ease of global travel and communication has reached unprecedented levels, making the world more interconnected than ever before. While the interpretation of end-time prophecies can be subjective, many believe that current events align with biblical predictions. The perceived fulfillment of these prophecies serves as a reminder for believers to live according to their faith and remain vigilant for the return of Jesus Christ. The discussion of end-time prophecies continues to invite reflection on the nature of human history and the ultimate destiny of humanity. The interpretation of end-time prophecies is a complex and often controversial subject. While many believe that current events align with biblical predictions, others argue that these interpretations can be subjective and influenced by contemporary concerns. Nevertheless, the study of end-time prophecies continues to be a source of fascination and debate. For those who believe, the perceived fulfillment of these prophecies serves as a reminder of the urgency to live according to their faith and remain vigilant for the return of Jesus Christ. Whether one sees these signs as imminent indicators or not, the discussion of end-time prophecies invites reflection on the nature of human history and the ultimate destiny of humanity. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.